Hello to the communities served by the South Euclid-Lyndhurst schools. I'm your host, Superintendent Reid of the SEL schools. As we start another school year, I'm hopeful that you are feeling the power of ARC Pride as the district is going through an exciting time. We have a very special guest today, Mrs. Kathy Ortiz, who joins our school district as the new principal of Memorial Junior High. Welcome.
Thank you.
Today we're going to learn a bit about Mrs. Ortiz's background and what happens on a daily basis at Memorial Junior High. So let's begin. Mrs. Ortiz, will you tell us a little bit about your background?
Absolutely. I've been married for 22 years to my wonderful husband, Noel. We have 4 lovely children. My children are in high school, and I also have 2 children that are in middle school. I have 1 child in middle school. Sorry, can I look at? And my other child is in high school as well.
So as you're balancing a professional career and also being a mom.
Yes.
What are some of the things you do as a mom with your own children? You've mentioned that you have 4 children.
Yes. Yes. Having 4 children, the priority in our home is education and enjoying our time in school, family activities, going out to restaurants, traveling, shopping, just a little bit of everything, but incorporating education with family time.
That's quite a balancing act that you have here. You talked about some of your educational background. Where did you receive some of your licensure for in education?
Yes, I began my educational career as a science teacher, and I received my degree, my Master's of Education at Cleveland State University, as well as my administration degree through Bowling Green State University.
So we talk about being a science teacher. How long were you a science teacher?
I was a science teacher for approximately about 7 to 8 years.
Great.
Yes.
So what were some of the favorite lessons that you taught? And what age group did you teach with science?
Yes, as a science teacher, I was a middle school teacher, and I enjoyed science inquiry lessons where our students had the opportunity to explore, do science experiments, and expand their knowledge.
Have you had experience as being a building principal before?
Yes, I have. I was an elementary school building principal for Washington Elementary Schools and Lorraine City Schools.
Great. So when you talk about you're also having a degree in curriculum instruction, a master's degree.
Yes.
How does that serve you as a building principal today? Why is it so important to have that type of background?
Absolutely. I think it's very, very important to have a background in curriculum instruction when you're dealing with Common Core State Standards and all the mandates that come from ODE. It's important that I'm knowledgeable of what my teachers are teaching in the classroom, that I'm informed of what the curriculum is, the standards, as well as the assessment piece that tie together. I think that my role is to ensure that every child is getting the highest quality education. As I conduct walkthroughs, I'm looking for high level of rigor. I'm looking for critical thinking questions, and I'm looking for active instruction and participation from the students.
Well, for the viewer that are not quite sure what a walkthrough is, so what is a walkthrough? So you're a building principal and you're saying a walk. Can you describe to our viewers what is a walkthrough?
Absolutely. A walkthrough, I would call it like a snapshot of what instruction looks like in that classroom. I go in there, I observe how the students are responding to the lesson, how the teacher is delivering the lesson, the quality of the content of the lesson. I'm looking for active participation with the students either in small groups, independent, pair groupings, or whole group. I'm looking for, again, the rigor that is entailed. Within 3 to 5 minutes, you can understand the dynamics that are going in that classroom.
Great. How often do you do walkthroughs?
I do my walkthroughs every day. I love to be in the classrooms. I love the interaction with the students, and I love the interaction with the teachers.
So let's describe Memorial Junior High for the viewers. What grade levels, and tell us a little bit about the staff and the building.
Absolutely. Memorial Junior High is comprised of 7th and 8th graders. We have approximately 310 students. Our 7th graders are fully participant in their education. We have extracurricular activities. We have clubs, after-school clubs. Just a enriching environment for all of our students. Our 8th graders as well have various opportunities to earn a high school credit, to participate in ADVID. We have a PBIS program that we offer for all of our students, and our students enjoy coming to school every day.
You mentioned about some of the academic programs. Can you describe specifically some of the opportunities, academic opportunities for the students at Memorial?
Absolutely. We offer high school credit in the areas of world language. If a child takes 2 years of Spanish or 2 years of French, then that child can receive credit at the high school. We also have geometry that is also offered at the middle school as well, and they can receive credit at the high school for the math. And I believe that we also offer advanced science as well.
So you talk about some academic program. What about the fine arts? Our students at Memorial have the opportunity to participate in some fine arts programs.
Yes, yes. We have an art class. We also have the media class where students are involved with computers, with word programming, various documents that they create and publish. We also have our PE class as well as our health class.
Do they have an opportunity to utilize technology in their academic programming?
Yes, absolutely. Technology is incorporated throughout all of our interdisciplinary units. The teachers frequently take their classes to the library to conduct research. They also collaborate with our media teacher as well on projects, extended projects for our students.
You've described some of the educational opportunities. We also know when you educate the whole child that there needs to be some co-curricular, or as most people know, as extracurricular activities. So what's available for students in 7th and 8th grade at Memorial Junior High?
Oh, we have a wealth of activities. One of my favorite activities is the robotics club under the direction of Mr. Bolar. And that club offers the students the opportunity to combine math and engineering activities to enrich their learning through science. We also have National Junior Honor Society, and that's under the direction of Ms. Ayers-Huey, as well as Mrs. Albrecht. And that gives the students opportunities in community service, leadership, and just growth for them. And we also have the Power of the Pen, which is a phenomenal program. Our students have the opportunity to compete with their essay writings and debate.
Great. So you've been at Memorial for how many months now?
I've been there for a quarter.
So if I'm a student in your building, what would I expect from you?
Absolutely. Yes, you would expect an exciting, enriching day every single day, from academics, high expectations for all of our students, to a safe, orderly environment, to just a wealth of opportunities to get involved through after-school activities, and we also have family event nights as well.
So what have been some of the highlights? I've been over to your building a few times, and it's just such a change and excitement, and the climate. And I've been to some of the co-curricular events, as well as some of the, what we'll call it as recognition events that you've had. So can you describe some of the things that you've done over the past couple months?
Sure, absolutely. To start off with, we did a kickoff PBIS event. It was like a field day event for all our students in early September. Every single one of our students had the opportunity to participate. We had over 300 students. We had about 10 different obstacle stations, rock wall climbing, bungee jump cord, and just tug of war, just a ton of activities, and the students, face painting, were able to participate and enjoy that afternoon. We've also had our Spooktacular night event. Spooktacular, and that's how it was, just awesome. The students were able to participate in Monster House and watch that, as well as have a dance, the Thriller dance. And they dressed up in their costumes, and we gave away prizes. We had over 150 students participate in that activity as well.
Outstanding. I happened to be in the neighborhood that day and stopped by your field day, and there were students inside and out, and they were so well behaved, and they were so enjoying it. But you mentioned as a recognition for PBIS. Can you, first of all, tell us what those letters stand for, and how do they impact the school climate and what you're trying to accomplish at Memorial Junior High?
Absolutely. PBIS is a program that stands for Positive Behavior Intervention Supports. What we try to do is we try to instill character, leadership qualities for our students, respect, fairness, trustworthiness, and those characteristics are exemplified throughout the day. Those are our themes. The students have a card where once the teachers see that and recognize that in their students, they stamp their cards, and the students really work diligently to have that recognition and demonstrate that in the classrooms, in the hallways, in the cafeteria, to one another, to their peers. At the end of the quarter, the students are recognized. We nominate about 15 students that are our top students from all of the students that have been selected. And we just continue to instill in them how important that is, exhibiting those qualities.
Could you describe, so in the cafeteria, and I've noticed there's certain expectations in the cafeteria, there's expectations in the hallways, in the classroom. Could you describe to us what is an expectation if you're in the Memorial's cafeteria on a daily basis?
Yes, absolutely. Quality expectations for our students in the cafeteria when they come in is to come in, line up, get their tray, and then go to their seats. Our tables are numbered, so they know where they're assigned tables. Use proper tone of voice, language when they're speaking. Always show respect to our cafeteria staff, to our security staff, and to one another, to be collegial with their peers. Our students are very respectful during the cafeteria time, and they understand that that is their time to socialize, but we're going to do it in a safe and orderly way.
So if I'm also in a classroom, what are their expectations in a classroom? They're supposed to be expected ready to learn, and what does that look like?
Yes, absolutely. That is one of my mottos. You are ready to learn. So when our students come in, they have their supplies. The first thing that most teachers have up is their bell work. Our teachers make sure that during that time they're taking attendance and the students have pencils sharpened, everything that they need so they can get engaged in their learning. Once our students are in their classrooms, instruction starts. They're actively participating in the instruction. They're asking questions. They're gathering information with their peers and doing the research and everything that entails for a scholarly student. We want to have our students be very active in that student-centered classroom, not just lectured to them, but that the student participates in the classroom, participates by asking questions, by going beyond what is available there in the classroom.
You know, you mentioned earlier in the show that you're a mother of 4, and I'm a mother of 3, and I've raised 3 children who are now professionals, and it's so important to stay involved in your child's schooling. And as they get older, sometimes our own children don't want us to stay involved, but it's even more important as they get older. How are you as the building principal going to continue to reach out to parents to be involved in their child's education?
Yes, what we have done is we've started with our PTA, which is our Parent Teacher Association, to increase membership. We have this year doubled our membership from what we had last year. We utilize newsletters to reach out to our parents to inform them of everything that is going on at Memorial. Through the PTA, we've also collaborated on activities such as our Spectacular Night and other activities that we're going to be coming up. That are going to be coming up as well. It's important for parents to check the planners, check the progress book, check the agenda, have those conversations with their children at all times, because we want to increase our level of achievement. And it has to be a dual responsibility from the school and from the parents together working. As we say, it takes a village to raise a child. So through all means of communication, we're here to inform our parents.
Great. So we're now 1 quarter down of the school year. If we were to be sitting here at the end of the school year, what do you hope people would be saying about Memorial Junior Highs, the students, the parents, and the staff, if we're at the end of the school year?
Yes, absolutely. I think that right now we have a great sense of pride in Memorial Junior High. Our students love to come to school every day. At the end of the day, I'm kind of shooing them home because they don't want to leave. I think our students just absolutely love their school, and instilling in them that pride and knowing that academics is always my #1 priority for them. I want to see every single one of them succeed, go on to college, and do great things. And I think it's important for them to show, again, those characteristics of leadership, of respect, of value, of fairness, of treating others the way they want to be treated. If I could instill those 2 things into my students, academics and good character, then I would be saying that we had a successful school year.
I would say so too.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Ortiz, for sharing a little bit about yourself at Memorial Junior High. You're a welcome addition to the SEL administrative team and to the viewers at home. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, I'm Superintendent Linda Reid, and as always, go Arcs.